Hello, this is Fate with Neurodiverknit. Pronouns are they, them. I wanted to talk to you for a minute about what neurodivergent is, how it became to be, and how I operate as a knitting and crochet instructor. So, again, my name is Fate. My pronouns are they, them, and I teach knitting and for mental wellness. I work with people with mental health issues. I work with people with addictions, and I work with people who have neurodivergencies. I took a break from teaching for about 8 months because I was pregnant and I had a very high risk, difficult pregnancy. And now I am back at it and wanting to let people know in a genuine way that I am excited to teach. So I offer both group and um, foundational classes as well as private classes. So my private classes can be up to a group of 5 people. It's $35 per 90 minutes for each person. And then it is per 10 people, it's $50 as a flat rate per 90 minutes. And again, that can be up to 10 people in the class. Then I do So and then for that 50, it's usually when I'm working with a foundation such as, um, a mental health group or a corporation, nonprofit society, etc. And the way I teach is I'm a non-hierarchal teacher. So what that means is when I'm in a room, I may be your facilitator, but I'm learning just as much from you as you are from me. If I'm teaching you something and you're not quite understanding what I'm saying, it is more than okay for someone in the class who thinks a little differently to kind of come in and help you learn the foundations. I believe that there is intrinsic knowledge and intuition when it comes to creating, and I want people to respect that in themselves. I also believe in body first policies. So if you need to take a break, you need to go outside for fresh air, you need to use the bathroom, you don't have to ask, you just have to do. And then when you come back, we can always do a little private session within the operation to help you to succeed the best you can with your project. So neurodivergent is my brainchild. I am the owner, operator, and creative genius behind it. When I had a brief stay in hospital for post-acute withdrawal syndrome, I was in a ward where everybody wanted to learn how to knit. They thought I was very calm and very good at what I was doing. And they were like, you need to make this a reality. So, Neurodivergent was born. I started out on TikTok and doing TikTok videos. And now I've moved on to Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube as a way to um, help people with dopamine syndrome to put down that dopamine hit and get into something that's more long form content. So, when we do long form content, our brain doesn't get that immediate dopamine fix. It takes longer. And with knitting, it's very much not a quick thing. It is slow fashion, it is intentional fashion as well as it's a technical skill. So when we're learning technical skills, that's usually something that has maths, dexterity, and creativity. And it takes years to learn how to do a technical skill. So you're not going to be perfect right away. And I believe that mistakes are just design features. We make it work. So I'm very much the type of instructor that doesn't make you restart unless you want to restart. We're allowed to make mistakes. We're allowed to see our progress. And I like having mistakes in beginner's work because then you can see how much you've progressed over the period of your project. So if you are interested in me as a person and my company and you would like to learn how to knit or crochet, please contact me at neurodivergeknit@gmail.com. The spelling will be in my Instagram, as well as you can find me on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out on any of these platforms. My hours of operation are 11 to 7 p.m. So 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. And I'm available 7 days a week at those times, not necessarily for booking, but at least for fielding questions. So if you like what you see and you'd like to learn more, please don't hesitate to contact, and you have a lovely rest of your day.